Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you how to cook delicious vegetarian wraps for cooking in the air fryer. They are so delicious and they are so easy to make too. So let's make those lentil wraps, shall we? So these are the lentils that I've made earlier. It's easy just to heat them through on their own first, and then just use the sides to very easily grab them like this out of the air fryer. It's just fantastic for that. And then let's just put the air fryer to one side for the moment. But the thing about these lentils is they'll make more than one portion of these. So what you can do is you can use one of these to keep them in and another one to make your wraps with. So I'm just going to go and get another foil container to show you. So the first things first, you need to have a spoonful into your new one. I'm just going to zoom out so you can see what I'm talking about here. So you need a spoonful. That's all, just one spoonful. And the secret here is it stops the wraps from sticking to the bottom. Because trust me, it's so hard to get a wrap out if you don't have some sort of non-stick going on at the bottom. So that's your first thing. And next, you've got these lentils to use towards some wraps. And it doesn't matter if you don't use it all, because then you've got a supply for the fridge to be able to use it in other recipes. So I'm just going to have them like that for a moment. And then you can get out some wraps. So just your normal mini wraps is great. But something my food stylist picked up on when we were making the lentils for the cookbook is that these mini wraps, they never seem to all be of the same size. So, you know, you might find that if you get some that are much bigger, that you'll have less lentils left over compared to another pack. So it just depends. And then it's nice to have a stash in the fridge for another recipe as well. So I recommend starting with a teaspoon. And sticking it on your wrap. And then that's perfect now for adding some lentils too. So then I normally go with about 1.5, and I always try and drain some of the liquid off the spoon so that you don't end up with overly watery ones. And then I just have some cheese there to add, and then just tuck them in, fold them over, and then place your first one into your container, and that is just how simple it is. So let me show you again. A big tablespoon of Philly, or another favourite cream cheese of choice, you know, or you could choose something else as well. If you wanted to spice these up a bit more, you could actually use salsa. So a spoon and a half there. Wrap it up again, and then in it goes. Then again. Oh, and these reheat perfectly in the air fryer as well. So if you're thinking to yourself, right, there's just me, then you can do just one at a time. And they don't stick as much on paper liners, so if you're just doing one for you, you can just put one on a paper liner. So a spoonful and a half. Oh, that was a big second spoonful there, but I think I can get away with it. Oh yes, I've got away with it. And then your next one. And then Oops, I've just realised I've made an error. I only put cheese in the first one. I can't believe I forgot my cheese. So that means that when the kids have these later, only two of them out of the 4 have got cheese in, and I naughty. I wonder if they'll notice. I'll see if I can squeeze a 5th one in there, because it's always good when they're tucked in. So I've added extra cheese to this one because I've got loads of fillet. That's what I mean, it's all about how much cheese you like, isn't it? Yep, I'm not going to forget the cheese this time. So tuck it all in, and then I've got 5 of them in there. I think that's amazing. And now, just so that I can show you, that's how much of the filling I've still got left. So you could call that a double batch, because that could easily do another set of 5. You know, it depends on how much you like them and whether or not you'd rather just have them another way as well. So next, I'm going to put the fillet to one side, make some room, and then we can get them air fried. And then grab an egg. Obviously, if you're vegan, you can swap this for just some olive oil spray over your wraps. But if you're just vegetarian, it's so much nicer with egg wash. So grab your egg wash brush, give it a generous, it came out a bit quick there, so I'm just going to brush it round. It'll just make it nice and golden and lovely. So then, now all they need is to go in the air fryer, and then we can finish them off with some cheese. So, pop them in. There we go, looking good. And we're looking for 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit, and we're going with a cook time of 5 minutes because we don't want to overdo them when we're going back and adding some cheese. And then press start.
Did you know that we have a free air fryer mini course? It runs for 5 days, is delivered by email, covers 5 important air fryer beginner topics, and includes a free PDF and free recipes. Simply head over to recipethis.com and search mini course for full details.
And we've beeped. So shall we check on those wraps? Let's see what they're like. Which are filled with the lentils, egg wash on top. Perfect. But that's not how the kids like them. The kids like them with some barbecue sauce and some cheese. And that's what they've been asking me all week for, so I thought I'd better deliver. So, a good sprinkling. Let's get lots of barbecue sauce on them for the little ones, shall we? This is sweet Ray's, but any will do the trick. Get a knife to make sure it's spread out nicely. Oh, and your kids would absolutely love this. Obviously it's not as healthy as the lentils with the wraps, but we all love some comfort food, don't we, in the air fryer. So then once you've done that, let's have some cheese. Cheese, 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 cheese. Isn't cheese lovely? Then a few little extra dots on it on top, just keeps it lovely and moist. I'm getting to the end of this bottle, as you can hear. And then back on 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, another 3 minutes, and then press start. beeped and we beeped. Oh, can we tell the kids that I didn't have time to make them so that I can have them all? Because the hubby hates lentils. Our eldest son isn't here right now, so the little kids are at school, so shall I? See what these look like, shall we? And oh wow, doesn't that look amazing? All the barbecue sauce and the cheese, oh, they're just perfect in the air fryer. And it's just one of those grapes that you can do. I mean, you don't have to do the lentils thing, but your topping is basically like Hunter's chicken, so it's the barbecue sauce and the melted cheese. But what if you had a Sunday dinner yesterday and you've got some leftover sliced turkey or gammon or chicken? Then you could add some barbecue sauce, some sweet corn or something like that, wrap them up and then add barbecue sauce and cheese on top, and you've got dinner sorted. You could even, I know I can do this from experience, sneak in some hidden veggies and they wouldn't even notice. I mean, wow, don't they look fantastic? And then I'm going to show you the bottom of it to prove to you. So if you look there, it comes off straight away. It's not stuck on at the bottom, and that's because you need that tiny little bit of layer at the bottom. Just like when you make a cake, you add a tiny little bit of the buttercream at the top to stick on the sponge and to make it easier. The same applies to this. So if I was just doing a normal barbecue chicken one, what I would do is you could even add a tiny little bit of barbecue sauce underneath, you know. I do the same with a lasagna, you know, it just stops it sticking and makes it so much easier to get it in and out the air fryer. And don't forget, this recipe, well, minus the barbecue sauce and extra cheese, is actually in air fryer easy every day. We've got the chicken version as well. So if you prefer barbecue chicken, then that's also in there. And we've got so many other easy everyday recipes. So don't forget to order yourself a copy of Air Fryer Easy Every Day. Have you checked out Air Fryer Easy Every Day yet? It's our brand new air fryer cookbook, following on from the success of the Complete Air Fryer Cookbook. It has over 140 everyday air fryer recipes for you to follow along with at home in your air fryer. Perfect for different types of air fryers too, as it covers the air fryer oven, basket and dual air fryers, as well as some fun recipes if you're cooking for one. So what are you waiting for? Go and order yourself a copy now and you will not be disappointed. It's from 12 years of air frying. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course you can also find us on TikTok. But best of all, head over to recipethis.com/newsletter to join our weekly newsletter. And I'm Sam, and thanks again for watching.